The trip follows North Korea's missile launch failure over the weekend and comes amid rising tensions between Pyongyang and Washington. Well, Pence is currently on a tour of the Asia-Pacific region.
The alliance between the United States forces Korea and the force of the Republic of Korea is historic, and it is a testament to the unshakable bond between our people.
Let's get more and speak to our reporter Joseph Kim, who is live for us in Seoul. And Joseph, of course, this visit comes on the heels of huge tension on the Korean peninsula. What has Pence actually said about the situation?
Yes, U.S. Vice President Mike Pence's visit to South Korea comes at a time of high tension on the Korean Peninsula, especially with North Korea's fifth ballistic missile test on Sunday, as well as tougher rhetoric coming out of the United States, including saying all options are on the table, including a military strike. Now, all of this, however, has brought many to think that perhaps a preemptive strike by the United States could happen if North Korea tested another nuclear test. However, that did not happen, and they tested a ballistic missile test, which many experts are saying has failed. Now, still details about that test has to come out, but Mike Pence's visit does reaffirm that the United States is still committed to South Korea as an ally, and also wanted to express that the United States would take all necessary measures if they deemed that North Korea would perhaps be more what they considered provocative in terms of what the region is facing at the current moment.
Joseph, as you say, there has been strong rhetoric of support from the United States towards South Korea. But do we actually have an idea of what specifically Donald Trump's policy to North Korea will be?
Well, I think the vice president has made it clear that the Donald Trump administration wants to distance itself from the Obama administration by saying that the era of strategic patience is over. Now, on top of this, while previous rhetoric by the Trump administration has been that a preemptive strike is perhaps possible, what Mike Pence said today is that they would take all range of options into consideration, but they would also try to resolve it peacefully. Now, this is obviously a notch down from the words that we've heard from the White House recently, and so it does seem to perhaps lessen the tension on the Korean Peninsula. And this will also be expressed when Mike Pence later on meets with acting President Hwang Kyo-ahn of South Korea, as well as other official members within the South Korean government. Now, all of this is happening while South Korea is starting their presidential election after President Park Geun-hye was impeached for the corruption scandal. So this is just the beginning in terms of the U.S. and Korea alliance and how they will deal with North Korea. But many are still questioning if this new method, of which they're calling maximum pressure and engagement to North Korea, will really work, because it seems that they still have to resort to economic sanctions as well as embargoes and bans to try to get North Korea to stop its nuclear and missile program.